Howdy folks, this is Rob with MTG Investor, and we're taking a look at Dragons of Tarkir spoilers. Shaman of Forgotten Ways has been spoiled, and we're about, I don't know, 35-40 cards into the spoiler. The initial price that's being listed on this guy is $8, and well, let me tell you about the card first. It's a green and 2 for a 2/3. It's a human shaman. It is not an elf, which is, you know, usually elves produce mana, but shaman also produce mana too, so to be fair. But usually it's elves. So he's not an elf. That's a strike against him, in my opinion. So he's a 2/3 for a green and 2. He taps to add 2 mana of any combination of colors to your mana pool. Spend this mana only to cast creatures. He has a special ability, Formidable, which means for 9 and 2 green, tap. Each player's life total becomes the number of creatures he or she controls. Activate this ability only if creatures you control have total power 8 or greater. Now, he has been listed at $8. I think he's way overpriced. He is a mythic. Will he see play? He might see some play. When I first saw this card, I was like, I don't really see him played. Like, so for instance, I'm thinking, how's this going to get it played? Because right now the ramp decks are playing Elven Mystic and Caryatid. And so for 3 mana, basically, I guess if you want to curve into all your stuff, you're basically saying turn 1, I want to go Mystic. So turn 2, you can tap for 3 and play Shaman. And then turn 3, you can drop a land. So you have 3 lands, the Shaman, the Mystic, and you're tapping for 3 and 3. So for 6, and then you're playing, what are you playing for 6? So basically you have 3 land, a Mystic, a Shaman, and your spell. So that's 6 cards, and you're left with 1 card in hand, or 2 cards if you're on the draw. But anyway, just, I don't know. Are you gonna not play Caryatid to play this guy? Because this guy dies to burn and Caryatid doesn't. Caryatid can tap and block. Mystic is nobody. There's not a lot of 1 mana burn out there to kill the Mystic, so Mystic usually makes it to turn 2. So I don't know. I just don't see him taking somebody else's spot. Maybe it does. You know, maybe it takes Caryatid's spot, because if you're playing green black, maybe Tasker doesn't want to use its ability and have Caryatid in the deck, because Shaman's a better pick from the graveyard than Caryatid. I don't know. Maybe that's a thing. I was going to say the Formidable will never really see play, but then after I watched a couple green-white Devotion mirror matches, maybe that Formidable could easily have been hit, and players are at 400 life and 300 life, then, you know, maybe that ability actually is usable. I'm not sure. But anyway, he's $8, overpriced to me. I think he is a excuse me. I think he's a $2 to $4 card at best. If he was a rare, I'd say he's a $2 card. The fact that he's mythic, maybe 3, 4. Long term, I'm gonna say 2 to 6, because I think he is gonna see some love in the EDH environment. He's flavorful. So, but unfortunately, he is not an elf. If he were an elf, then, you know, I might say $4 to $6. But I think he's overpriced. I don't think Sultai's playing him. I don't think any other decks are playing him. I don't think Green's playing him. But I may be proven wrong. It wouldn't be the first time. But even so, if he is playable, I still don't see him being more than a $2 to $4 card. So that's my opinion. Give me yours. Tell me if I'm wrong. Put it in the comments. And so anyway, this has been Rob with MTG Investor. Thanks for watching, and happy trading.